Welcome to McKinley Live, Real People, Real Stories. Since our founding, McKinley has provided services to children who are survivors of abusive environments, often related to drug or alcohol, abandonment, physical or psychological difficulties. Many children arrive at McKinley depressed, sad, angry, and dealing with incredible traumas. It's here at McKinley that they have an opportunity to grow and thrive in a nurturing and empowering environment. The uncertainty of COVID-19 has caused all of us here at McKinley to work even harder. I want to take a moment to thank all of our donors because without you, we wouldn't be able to do the work that we are doing. I wanted to reach out and personally thank you all for your graciousness and your generosity. Please note that without you, we wouldn't be able to continue our work in these difficult times. Welcome to McKinley Live, Real People, Real Stories. Thank you all so much for joining us today. I am so excited to introduce you all to a new team member here at McKinley. So as you all know, the topic of diversity and inclusion has been so prevalent in our media and just the message overall. But here at McKinley, we are committed to moving in this direction for the long run. So please help me in welcoming Bria Mason, our Diversity and Inclusion Liaison. Bria, thank you so much for being with us today.
And thank you for having me.
Of course, this is wonderful. Bria, would you be willing to share with our audience a little bit of your background? How did you get to McKinley? And why is this the perfect time for you to be with us?
You know, Grace, I'm an anthropologist by trade, and I'm also a PhD student studying visual and digital cultures. But I think that some of the social injustices that I've experienced have really brought me to this point and have really fueled my fire in caring about diversity and inclusion.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much for that. You're new. You're new to us. You've only been here how many weeks now, or is it a month?
Only about 4 weeks, that's right.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and there are many more to come, I'm sure of it.
I love it. Well, walk us through. I understand you were studying abroad, or you were actually in Europe. Is that correct?
Yes.
Tell our audience a little bit of what you were doing there and how did you see this as an opportunity to really bring your passion and your expertise to us?
Absolutely. Well, actually, I got my master's degree in anthropology in Europe, and I studied trauma cases, so instances in which individuals really had gone through some hard things. And through doing qualitative research, I came to a lot of conclusions, and I met a lot of really good people that I helped them find their way, to say the least, through a lot of the research and work that I've done. So it's very rewarding.
Wow, that's beautiful. Would you be willing to share with our audience kind of what your vision or your mission that you see that you are bringing to us here at McKinley with this new role that you have?
Absolutely. So first of all, it's to really listen to individuals and to hear their stories and their perspectives and their frames of reference before I go implementing any of my own agenda or ideas. And then after that, it's my mission to take that information to really help McKinley as a whole and really take that collection of voices and bring it to the top and implement change.
That's so beautiful, Bria. You know, sometimes I feel like what's common is that people want to get in and fix something or fix people. But, I love your way of listening. We often talk about everyone has a story. And part of it is just acknowledging and being heard is, I think, what people desire. I know that one of the things that you and I have talked about is the 28 young men that we serve here at McKinley and how we want to infiltrate their stories, not only to our staff, but also to our community, so that others can hear how these young men have had to learn how to navigate this world of, they've experienced racism and they've experienced injustices. And tell me, how do you envision bringing that also into the lives of the young men that we serve?
Well, just as with our staff, I will also be interviewing and getting a lot of small groups together with a lot of the people that we serve and then asking them those questions, and really digging deep into their personal lives. I can totally produce a result, and then with that result, implement change. So it's kind of the same structure as I would use with staff or any individuals within the community.
It sounds organic.
Yes.
Like just building and letting it unfold naturally.
That's right.
Now, Bria, I don't want to make this assumption, but I'm just going to ask you this question. What do you love so far about working here at McKinley?
Well, I love the individuals that I work with and that I get to serve. They really inspire me every day because, even the boys themselves that we serve, they really strike a nerve with me in hearing some of their stories and seeing the way that they're leading and living their lives. And I'm truly inspired by that, the essence and the authenticity of McKinley.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Well, I know that you have a very full schedule today, and we wanted to just take a few moments to introduce you to our audience, to our community, and we will definitely bring you back and have you share how things are going. But Bria, thank you so much. Is there anything that you want to share with our audience today? Any lasting, leaving words as we close today?
Yeah, just as I had said before, there are many more years to come for me at McKinley, and I'm just very glad to be here. So thank you so much for your time.
Of course. Thank you, Bria. Thank you all for joining us today. It's been an honor to spend this time with you. We wish you well. And one thing I would like to leave you to ponder is, if there is something that maybe was shared today that stirred your heart, maybe you've considered being a foster parent, maybe you've thought about being a volunteer or a mentor, please visit our website, www.mckinleycc.org. It would be an honor to have you part of our family, part of our community. Thank you again.